Hello, everyone, and welcome to another figure review. Today, we'll be taking a close look at Kamakura from the G.I.Joe Classified series, Amazon exclusive. This was also considered a deluxe figure, and so just to get the rant out of the way, I think it's worth the money. Um, we have, I checked, we have relatively new sculpt here, except for the main torso and the belt piece. But yeah, the rest is basically new. Oops, actually forgot to turn on the light. There we go. Um, yeah, bit of a different setup. As you can see, I have the curtains in the back. I am doing some moving around, but yeah, I'm fine with the price. I'm fine with the amount of accessories we get, and because it's a relatively new mold, um, so I'm not too upset. So to all those hating on the figure about the price, um, I don't know. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I get it, but let people enjoy the figure and not try to humiliate those who do enjoy it and are willing to pay the price for it and are completely fine with the price. That's just me. But anyway, end of rant. Let's get into Kamakura himself because he is a great figure. I will say though, very tight joints on mine, so you guys be careful when you get yours, especially the shoulder. At least this shoulder. I've been heating it up. I put in some oil for it to loosen up, and it kind of worked. As you can see, it's still kind of tough, but this side is all right for the most part. And then the elbow area was also very tight on mine, but I managed to make those smoother with some warm water. Also, this knee was also very tight, but I got it to work smoothly for the most part. So yeah, um, I guess I'll go through articulation first this time, and then I'll show off the accessories because I really like a lot of the detail that we are seeing with this guy over here. First, the head. I honestly prefer the disc hinges and allows for more movement upwards and even down. And you get some nice pivot with these ball joints. But yeah, I do prefer the disc hinge, just because you get more movement up and down. But I don't know, that's where they're going. Shoulder can move out or up, I should say, about that much. Down, pretty good. You have a butterfly joint. Upper, it's not the thigh, bicep swivel, there you go. Double jointed elbows, and then they swivel there, and then you have a vertical hinge. So both hands have that hinge. You can crunch pretty good, and the back pretty good as well. You have the bottom swivel there. You have this belt piece that moves around. This comes separate, but yeah, you can turn that whichever way you want. You can kick. You go and back to the side. And then he has the up thigh cut, double jointed knees, good range of motion. You have boot swivel, or not even, some sort of ninja footwear here. And then you have the foot goes back and forth and it pivots. I'm starting to get a little sick again, so that sucks. But yeah, accessories. Let's go into accessories. We get a lot of reuse, obviously. We're gonna start to see that. The Joe team has already created a lot of weapons, but here we have a two sword sheath that we saw with the movie Storm Shadow here. So yeah, same back piece and same swords that we got, but I think they did a better job with the detailing on those. We get the same hood that we've seen with Storm Shadow, and then the sort of hooded down piece, and we get an alternate head for the. Is it the first time? I think it is the first time in Classified. A little bit of paint on the nose there on mine, which I just noticed. I could probably just scrape it off. But overall, it looks good. A little ginger haired person. Oh, I don't know if it's supposed to be painted, but it does look like they're sculpt running all the way down. So maybe they missed the mark there. But you're gonna display it facing forward, obviously, so the back doesn't matter. But yeah, very well sculpted and painted for the most part. We get these other blades, which are reused from Akiko, which honestly I'm fine with. The blades do seem a bit too thick, but that's just, I guess, their choice. But yeah, I like these. They're fun. It adds to more display options. We get the knife, which we've seen with Snake Eyes, or multiple Snake Eyes at this point. We have the pistol, which was also used first with the Alpha Commando Snake Eyes, and then the Uzi as well from that same Snake Eyes. And then the two swords, which honestly are my favorite weapons to pose him with, but we get some nice detailing along the blade, and then you get a nice little green bit of color in there. But yeah, and then this one is also nicely sculpted. So yeah, I like the silver paint, I like the sculpt, even the hilt, which I forgot to show, but this one has like a round design, whereas this one has more, I don't know, has a different design to the hilt. Anyway, I'm fine with the accessories. I don't mind that he doesn't have any storage on him. He's a ninja for the most part. I mean, I know he's like a commando as well, but I always knew him as a ninja, so I don't mind him not having holsters or storage space for all these weapons. Um, yeah, I'm fine with just having him hold the two swords. That's how I displayed most of the pictures of him with, for the most part. But let's get into some detail. So here we have his face. Man, the classified figures when it comes to like masked head sculpts always blows me away. Then you have a nice seam just going across the top. And then they have molded lines, which is kind of a bummer. I know they did very well with Storm Shadow, and he doesn't have any molded lines. So that's a bit of a shame. But honestly, it's a nitpicky thing. But yeah, the head is cool. You get all this cool texturing at the pants. But I think this is where I was more amazed at. The silver here is not too bright, but not too dull either. It's just right there. It's a good silver. And then these boots or boot area has some nice detailing all around with the brown straps. And then, yeah, even the foot is new. So when I say it's a new mold, for the most part, it's new. Get a nice logo there, brown band, same silver on the hands here, and then the armor cord with more brown straps. So yeah, I like the detailing here. I like the sculpt. He's very nice figure to pose and just play with. Just giving him his weapons over here. So yeah, do I recommend you guys picking this up? Most definitely. I feel like he's worth the money. He has great range of articulation, and I mean, look at him. He looks cool with the rest of his ninja buddies. Yeah, he's a good figure to pick up, and it's, if you sleep on it, I feel like you're gonna regret it later on. So yeah, I mean, not much to say. I think I covered everything for the most part. Did my little rant. So final verdict: he's a great figure. Don't let other people scare you away because of the price and the deluxe tag and all that stuff. For me, he is worth it. The accessories are great. Many display options with that alternate head and different head pieces, like the hood and stuff. But mine, he's just gonna be like this. That's how I remember him. Oh well, I forgot to show, or at least compare him to the 3-inch quarter line. I think this was Spy Troops, Valor versus Venom, G.I. Joe era. I'm not too sure, but this was the very first Kamakura figure I ever owned. I'm missing the sword, but I was seeing how cool this sheath was. It would have been cool to see it with him, or at least some version of it. But yeah, I mean, look how much we have progressed. The green is darker on this one. I don't mind it. I think it's in the good. Not too bright, but not too dull of a green. With that being said, we also have this guy. It's not Kamakura, but it's a basically reuse, and I think his name is Tiger Claw. So yeah, I want to see a Tiger Claw now for classified. I don't mind if they reuse this body, just give them different swords or whatnot. But yeah, that's gonna conclude this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I mean, it's a quicker one. We're just taking a look at one figure today. But I love it. So if you guys can pick them up, it's worth it. So I will see you guys in the next video. No, sorry guys, but I forgot to talk about the box art and the overall box size and stuff. But I really love the box art for Kamakura's box. You know, pretty serious there on the side, and then it's just flinging troopers all over the place. 61 in the series, and then all he comes with, and then we get the little tab at the top, which is a bit odd because it's Amazon exclusive, so you're not gonna walk into any store and see these on the pegs. But here it is compared to another classified. As you can see, it's a bit shorter. But yeah, these little plastic things are more convenient than this, since I am sort of collecting the boxes. So it's going to be a bit out of size, and this thing may be in the way of some stuff, but I don't know. I'll make things work. Sorry. We also have here what comes inside the box. So 61, of these cases that we're starting to see, Kamakura. And then we have where he came in, which is this small sort of cardboard tray. I don't know. You guys, I'm fine with the plastic-free packaging. So a little behind the scenes, I guess, but I'm installing these shelves in this sort of corner area, which is why my recording station is up against this wall now.